Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video we're doing some Fortnite ranked rocket racing. We're in Elite and we make it up to 17% in this video. So we actually have 6 races in this one. As you can see, we're on week 8 quest. We only have one more 2-kilometer drift left for the quest. This video is going to be 20 minutes long. Let's get into it. Got an 81% launch boost here. We did get forced off into the lava barrier, which I was saying is quite an issue with these tier races. These cars just push you around, they don't just try to race. We are getting some draft boost here. We're in 4th position at this point. We tried hitting this little boost pad, but it kind of delayed us, which we shouldn't have done. And this is where we usually crash, but we took the sidewall. So we're getting a decent run right now. It's not too bad. We're in 5th place. I almost made a big error there by trying to hit that boost pad. This car's pushing me again. I almost went off the track. So we're in 4th place at this point. Playing Frogger by hopping off of everything we can see. We usually try to make this little tunnel here, but it is pretty bad, like that car. He tried passing us and he wrecked out. That does happen to us quite often as well. So we're in 3rd place at this point. 2nd place. So as you can see, if you don't wreck out, you can actually maintain a pretty positive ranking. But we just wrecked, and then double wrecked. So we lost 2 positions here, and then we wrecked again. So now we're in 5th place. That yellow car is just circling the track, which we have done before as well. So I'm not going to make fun of him at all. And we actually messed up here as well. As you can see, we hit the sign and then flicked around, and it started us all the way back around this corner. We tried it again, and it did the exact same thing. So we learned not to do that one more time. We're still in 5th place, but that's not a positive thing here. We were in 2nd for a moment. So we're actually quite far behind 1st place now because we wrecked out like 5 or 6 times. This is only the 2nd lap, but we're about to cross into the 3rd one right here. So now we just got to make up for time. No more crashing. And then we crashed again. So we were trying to hold on to that drift so that we can get the boost meter ranked up a little bit more. And that's how we crashed out there. So there's actually 3 different boost pads there. So if we jump from left wall to right wall to left wall, we could have gotten a pretty good speed bump there. This is where we pretty much made the fatal error. There's no coming back from this. So it always seems to be around this corner. If we do land on the tree here and slide around, it's really rare that we're making all the way across. Doesn't look like we're crossing the finish line in this one, but we did get 5th place. But seeing as how we got the same timeline as 6th place, it's still going to give us the same ranking points, nothing. So we're at 12%. Let's get into race number 2. Hopefully this one can increase. Got a 39% launch boost, which is not the greatest again. And these cars are pushing us around. We're in 12th place. We're in 5th place. So we took the long way around for the boost pads, and we're gonna try and correct that and not do that from now on. And I just wasn't paying attention. We jump down here so that we can get our boost pads. As long as we're not going out of our way to collect them, it is a good thing to do. For some reason we kicked to the left and we crashed out there. I don't even understand how we did it, so I'm not going to try and explain how we did something we don't understand. So we are on the second lap, we're in 9th position here. We tried going over to the boost pads there, but we just ended up barrel rolling instead. Everybody else still has their boost charged up, so we're going to try and pass him. This is still only the second lap. We're in 3rd place. We can see 1st and 2nd. So we're just trying to maintain a high level of KPH here so that we can pass these cars. Getting some draft off of this guy. Should have used boost while we were in the air there, but we ended up waiting until we got to the ground. We're still in 3rd place and we're directly behind these guys. If we went straight there, we probably would have ended up passing them. So we went from 3rd to 6th because we keep going out of our way to get to that boost pad. We did complete that drift total distance quest. As you can see, it just went up on the side and then we wrecked out. We've never actually been inside this tunnel here, so it was interesting to wreck out there because it gave us the opportunity to check out a different track, which might be favorable next time when we're trying to do shorter turns. And then we just flipped out here instead of going forward. We lost a lot of positions. As you can see, we're in 11th out of 12. So that's not going to be the greatest as well. And we're not going to gain position. We're probably going to lose position on our percentage here. So now we're down to 9%. Let's get into the 3rd race. So we didn't actually get the count done here. We're trying to save and clear out any waste footage. So we interfered with some of the beginning of this track here. We are in 7th place though, inside the pack, so all the other cars are sitting here. So we do know that there is a shortcut on the right, but it's very daring because you're going through this trail to the right on the ground and then it cuts up by that tree, which is just too dangerous. I don't really even want to practice that one because wrecking out is just too easy on that. Anyway, we are in 4th place. We were in 3rd for a second there. We're about to have our boost charged. So we bounced off that rail there for a little bit, so it did slow us down. But once we get cleared from this road, we can actually boost and pass a lot of these cars. So we are in 2nd place now. This is only the 2nd lap though, and as you can see, the 1st place is taking that shortcut down below. You could actually rewind 30 seconds and actually see that again if you'd like. I didn't want to chop up the race video because people that don't want to see it don't want to have to see it. We are in 2nd place, but 3rd, 4th, and 5th are directly behind us. We do almost have 2 turbos completely charged up though, so we should be using one now. We dropped down to 3rd, but then we got back up to 2nd. And you can see first place down there again. We do have our boost charged up, so we're just going to blast through here. And we finished off in second place. So that's going to make up for the last race of 11th place. And it's going to put us right back up to 12%, I think. Yes, so we're back to 12%. Let's get into the fourth race. So far we're doing better than our previous videos when we were stuck on Elite. And that's just because we are handling these roads better now that we understand these tracks. We will start implicating the shortcuts, like this one here. But we need to learn how to use it. As you can see, you can just drive off. So that was how to use that one. We are in 6th place though, so we need to improve a little bit here. So I realized when we come down, if you flick down, you actually glide faster down this track. So without using any boost, we are maintaining 6th position here. And then I noticed everybody cuts this corner. So now we're in 2nd place. So we're in 1st for a second. We tried taking this turn again, but we hit the rail instead of staying on the grind. We are in 2nd place still though. Got a couple cars behind us. We're going to implement our kicking as we go down again. Every little corner does count in these races. We are only on the 2nd lap though, so once we cross the 3rd place here, which we barely even made that finish line, we should be able to use our boost. I'm going to try and take this again, because we are trying to implement these shortcuts. We're in 2nd place, we still have a full charge, so we should be using it. We're in 2nd place once again. So we do have 1st place position on hold, and we have a boost, so if we can make this corner. This guy actually cut in front of us, but we did slide into 1st here. So 4th seems to be our best run so far. Got 1st place, only slightly in front of the next 2 positions, but we are in front of them. And we're up to 16%. We completed some quests off the side as well, as you can see. Now let's get into the 5th race. So we got a 98% launch boost here, which is really good. These cars are pushing around, so we do have to try and avoid hitting these barriers as much as possible. So in the last race video, I think we were talking about trying to cut these lanes, which we just did, and it saved us using our boost. We are in 7th place at the moment, but we're trying to maintain these turns before we use our boost. So it seems like everybody's flying in a pack here. We need to get in front of these guys. That'll put us in 2nd place if we could. We do have 2 boosts charged up, so we're going to use one here. Now we're in 3rd, but the car in front of us is holding his position pretty well. We really shouldn't have used our boost there, but we did. And we maintained our drift, but we over-countered. So now we're in 4th place. And we actually missed our drift boost there, so that just slowed us down quite a bit. We're having a hard time on this rough edge. We're going to try and use our boost here to get in some position. Didn't really turn out too well though, we're still in 5th place. If we can get the boost right here though, we should be good. This is only the 2nd lap, we're crossing into the 3rd lap now, and we completed another portion of a quest. So we're in 3rd place, 4th place. This is the final lap here, so we're struggling to try and maintain without wrecking out. And as you can see, 2nd place is directly in front of us here. So if we can get some draft off of him, but he actually boosted forward. Almost got a full charge here. There we go. We just got our full charge of drifting boost, which keeps our high speeds topped out pretty well. We are in 5th place again. We do have a boost charge up though. And once again, we should have held on to that until this gap here, but we're back down to 5th place, 6th place. This is where it really counts though, if we'd actually stay in the track here. But we ended up hitting a lava barrier, so we had to use our boost, and we did cross into 4th place. So we recovered a little bit from that turn there where we hit the lava ball. Completed quest off to the side. And we're up to 17%, so that's the highest we're going to make it so far. We got one more race to go. Let's get into last final remaining race. Here we go. So it does look like we're glitching out. We usually have a launch start off problem when we do glitch like that, as you can see. So we are in the last final place, 12th place. We're maintaining our speed pretty well here, so if we can hit this boost, which we did. There's a boost on the right that we don't normally take. We were trying to get it that time, but just doing that right cut gave us 2 positions. So we're in 10th place right now. So I really like this race, but I need some improvement on it. This track is very unique. It's got tons of lava barriers and stuff that we can accidentally hit. But there's a lot of shortcuts too. We were trying to go for one there, but we ended up missing it. So we're back to 12th place. We're just going to use our boost to try and catch up to the pack here so we can get some draft boost or something simple like that. So we are in 10th place at the moment. We almost have another boost charge built up. We did have an error by hitting that barrier though. We're going to take the outside course this time. This is the 2nd lap. So we need to make some kind of improvements here because we don't have much time. This car pushed us around and we did end up hitting the lava barrier. So we're going to try and go for our shortcut again. And we kind of got there, but we didn't get our boost pad, which helps out. So like I said before, this is the 2nd lap. We're still in 10th place. We need to at least make it to 5th or 6th just to maintain our positioning. And we hit a lava barrier here, which is not the greatest. We're in 9th place. If we can hang on to this right side here. This is the last final lap, so we need to make some kind of improvements, as we were saying. We can see a car in front of us. If we don't wreck out, we should be able to make up to him. Just trying to gain some boost so we could use on the shortcut up here. And we missed both boost pads. So we have 15 seconds to cross the finish line. We're trying our best, it's coming up close. And looks like we do cross it, but in the last remaining second. So we got 8th place. Wasn't really the greatest, but we did get to finish, and our ranking did not go down. So the race actually cuts off before we can show rank, so I'm just going to let you know that we did finish off at 17%. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. Thanks again. Stay safe. Stay positive. Hopefully you have an amazing day.